It had been some time since Jimmy Swift tenderly planted the peculiar flower he unearthed from the mine. He had chosen a serene spot by a babbling stream, patiently ensuring its safety as it took root. The flower was a mesmerizing sight, its petals glistening in the sun's warmth, and casting a spectrum of iridescent light onto the water's surface. The gentle current carried this radiant display, captivating the attention of passing insects. Now, a flourishing collection of these mesmerizing blooms adorned the stream's banks, some with glistening gemstone petals, others exuding fragrances reminiscent of the finest perfumes. The stream itself seemed to mirror this enchanting transformation, its waters crystal clear, teeming with small fish and a chorus of insects that had been the first to witness this transformation. The small fish that once darted through the stream's currents underwent a stunning transformation. Their scales now shone with vivid hues, each fin bearing intricate patterns that glimmered beneath the water's surface. But the most astonishing change was the growth of delicate, translucent wings, allowing them to glide effortlessly through the air above the stream. Enchanted by the allure of the enchanted flowers, the fish found a new haven beneath the broad leaves of these mystical blooms, where they gently laid their precious, pearl-white eggs. The insects, too, underwent a metamorphosis, their delicate bodies now emitting a soft, ethereal glow. They danced through the air, their wings humming in harmony with the stream's murmurs. The fireflies wove intricate patterns through the night sky, their lights forming mesmerizing constellations. Meanwhile, the bees and beetles set to work, constructing intricate nests and hives that rivaled the complexity of the most elaborate architecture. Their buzzes and chirps added to the symphony of this enchanted place, a melody of nature's harmony with the mystical. As the mystical energy emanating from the enchanted flowers spread, its influence extended downstream, casting its spell upon the surrounding forest. Birds with plumage that shimmered like precious gemstones alighted upon the blooming branches. Their songs, once familiar, now carried an otherworldly quality that seemed to enchant all who listened. Even the larger fish that navigated the river's currents acquired a newfound grace, their scales taking on an iridescent sheen that reflected the dappled sunlight above. At the heart of this magical transformation stood Jimmy Swift, the once notorious thief who had stumbled upon this hidden world. As the tales of his past exploits were whispered in the shadows of the forest, his newfound role as the guardian of this enchanted realm eclipsed his previous reputation. Jimmy himself was still navigating this shift within himself, torn between the allure of his former life's thrills and the newfound responsibility he had embraced. The changes brought about by the magic were not without their complexities. The intricate balance of the forest's ecosystem was disrupted as previously innocuous plants took on predatory qualities, and previously mundane creatures acquired extraordinary abilities. This reshaping of the food chain required constant vigilance and an understanding of the fragile harmony between the natural and the magical. Jimmy Swift, with his unique insights, found himself at the center of this delicate equilibrium, navigating both the seen and the unseen forces that now shaped this once familiar landscape. As the mystical allure of the forest grew, so too did the curiosity of those beyond its borders. Drawn by tales of the enchanted blooms and the mysterious guardian who watched over them, a steady stream of travelers ventured into the woods. Some came seeking the guidance of Jimmy Swift, the former thief who had undergone a transformation as profound as the forest around him. They called him Jimmy of the Woods, a title that resonated with his profound connection to this mystical realm. Among those who sought out Jimmy were those who shared his passion for nurturing the delicate balance of the forest. They joined him in his efforts to cultivate the enigmatic flowers, ensuring their distribution throughout the wooded landscape. Together, they ventured into areas where the scars of human activity had left their mark, from the aftermath of overhunting to the desolation of logging sites. With patience and determination, they cultivated the resilient blooms in these once barren lands, watching as they imbued the air with their mystical energy, and slowly but surely, the echoes of life returned. The enchanted forest, once a hidden gem, evolved into a beacon of hope and regeneration. Jimmy Swift, the former outlaw, had become a symbol of transformation and redemption, leading a community of caretakers who shared his vision of harmony between humanity and nature's magical embrace. The mystical energy of the enchanted flowers had wrought profound changes upon the landscape, birthing a realm where the natural and the magical converged in a delicate dance. A river, once a mere stream, had widened into a ribbon of crystal water that snaked through the forest, its currents reflecting the dazzling display of colors that had overtaken the wooded world. In some places, the water transformed into a mosaic of vibrant hues, each shade a reflection of the magical energies that coursed through the soil and foliage around it. Among the most enchanting of these landscapes was the ever-widening river that flowed into the heart of a flooded wood. Here, patches of verdant grass seemed to float upon the water's surface, their roots submerged in the enchanted depths. Within this serene expanse lay a secret grotto, concealed beneath a tangle of roots and waterweeds. The cave was a hidden realm where the lines between reality and imagination blurred, where the sounds of the outside world faded, and only the gentle lapping of water remained. In this hidden world, the subtle interplay between light, water, and magic painted a picture of ethereal beauty. The river's currents transformed into a kaleidoscope of colors, each hue a testament to the mystical forces that flowed alongside the water. Bright patches of enchanted grass danced upon the river's surface, their iridescent shades a reflection of the sparkling water below. But the true marvels of this underwater realm lay in the secrets it guarded so closely. Here, within the shadows of rock pools and caverns, behemoths stirred. Their forms, a blend of majesty and terror, were seldom glimpsed by the eyes of mortals. Yet their presence was marked in subtle ways, from the small pools of water that filled the impressions left by their massive footprints, to the vibrant grasses that sprouted from the tufts of their fur, and the majestic trees that grew from their shed feathers. The enchanted forest had transcended the boundaries of the ordinary, becoming a realm where every element, from the smallest flower to the mightiest creature, told a story of magic's intricate symphony with the natural world. Jimmy and his caretakers found themselves at the intersection of these profound changes, their hearts and souls forever woven into the tapestry of this living, breathing wonderland.